Boom. Bear Productions TV, yeah?
Hey.
Eric Crazy, Wordlife,
In the
CEO. Obviously, man's here to address the whole situation with the Grizz Bear, Grizz Ware, local lad, K-Ners, and the gal. So obviously, Crazy asked me if I mind doing the interview. Obviously, I don't mind doing the interview, but let's point this out. This ain't no stir up team. I didn't try to stir nothing up or no carry on. He wants to have a say. I'm gonna let him have a say. I'm a platform.
Nah,
you could do this.
As I said to you, flipping, Grizz Bear wanted to go live, and I said, nah, I'd rather it was on the platform that it was done on.
Respect that.
It makes sense, innit? Support the platform, innit? That's what we should be doing. Positive, supporting platforms. None of this weird take it downy stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, all right, where should we start then?
Basically, I'll ask them.
Go on then.
Because I asked Kanan as well, like, how does this guy come and do this?
He's got enough.
Pussy power.
Oh gosh.
Well, he knows it. I know it. Like, let's just not fuck about.
Straight.
You just switched over again.
Nothing to do with the girl.
That's what it looks like.
At all.
You get me? That's what everyone's saying.
He spent like an hour pretty much saying it's got something to do with a girl.
Yeah.
Now, it's got nothing to do with the girl at all.
Straight,
like, in the slightest, yeah. She's had her name, all of that might be true what he said and stuff. From what I've heard, there's a very different story that she'll tell you, you know what I mean? But it sounds
She'll
like...
tell who?
She'll tell you if you want. I don't know. I've not spoke to her.
No vibe.
I heard that situation after the diss track was done. I heard about all the
diss track.
Grizz Bear's diss track.
Okay.
Right. So the timeline went. Yeah. It was the reason Grizz Bear done that diss track was nothing to do with that girl at all. Like when he come around there vex about that situation and wanted to record, he turned up with like 11 bits of paper and stuff like that, yeah? And it was because of TK. It was because of what,
Alright then, let me just rewind this back then. Because you know what though, I've realised this though, yeah? This whole gal thing, yeah? Kanan was the first to bring up the gal, yeah? Because obviously he said, you exposed her!
You exposed her! You tried to offer me coke and she grabbed you!
You exposed her! But then my man brought it up in the interview, not first, Grizz Bear.
Yeah, it was...
So, that's what I'm saying, how does a gal come into it?
It's got nothing to do with her. She's had her name dragged through the dirt for no reason.
For nothing.
For no reason. It's more like...
That's a mad thing.
You know what people say about painting narratives and stuff like that, yeah? It seems to me like he's using that to create a narrative to deflect the whole thing. Like,
but what about Grizz? Grizz went on about her too. I'm saying, like, how did both of them go on about her so much? Grizz went on about her as well.
I come to find out what go on really in the hood.
Yeah.
So, what's the situation?
Whoa.
Wordlife.
We're actually in the galleries. We were in the galleries at the time. And yeah, so when I got there, like a practice kind of sessions for some chick.
Afterwards, though, wasn't it?
It don't matter about after. He went on in the interview about the gal. Long. They both did. Kanan was longer. Like, but I'm saying, that's why I'm saying, there's something missing here with the gal blood. Because they're both going on about this gal.
The girl wasn't mentioned to me at all. Yeah. Now, and this is being completely honest. I've got nothing to hide or nothing. I swear on my life, like 100 million%. Yeah. So what happened was, yeah, with so Kaners had. Now I wasn't currently speaking to Kaners because he had me blocked online because he said to Merv, yeah, basically he didn't want Merv performing.
Big up Merv, yeah?
Yeah, big up him at Merv. Basically, he blackballed Merv from Love Saves the Day because he had the track with Jared 17, yeah? He blocked me over it somehow. I don't know why or anything like that, yeah?
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, this is a madness. Yeah, he was still chatting all that madness about Jay anyway. But yeah, I'm not trying to get into that, yeah? But yeah, next thing you know, he's blocked me and so anyway, I don't really care about the situation.
You took it on the chin, basically.
Well,
the block.
To be fair, it was just a bit sad.
So
Like,
I
don't do this block thing, you know what I mean? If I've got a problem with you, if you had a problem, if ever there's been an issue, I go, Yokes, what you say, Yokes? You know
Even when I don't want to hear from you, I think fucking I hear you.
But we're doing it, you know, and then that's we go directly to the source, and you don't do this online bullshit. That's, you know what I mean? But yeah, basically, Bear turned up. He was annoyed because, and I don't want to mention the dead and stuff because that's another issue I have with it. But basically, it's the truth. Over the TK stuff, because Kaners went, I think, on the newspaper or the news.
TK, yeah.
R.I.P. And love to the family. Like, and now Grizz Bear is really close with the family. Yeah. Now, basically, over all of that stuff with TK, and basically, Kaners claimed he was managing TK or something like that.
Was he? Wasn't he?
No, not at all. No. There was something about he was going to get him introduce him to someone who had a deal, but I don't think a deal was ever actually on the table. And it was basically he had to get a certain amount of followers and a certain amount of interactions online before they'd even consider him for the deal. Kaners wanted him to get rid of the manager that he actually had, Chris, who's the one who produced all of his tracks and everything like that, and he managed him. They had some sort of argument. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I'm not going to go into it. That's between them. But then basically after he died, Kaners was all going on the news trying to say that he was his manager and all stuff like that, and it pissed off bare people. You know what I mean? Okay. And the family and the dad.
I don't know none of this.
Come on, this is sensitive stuff. I would never come on camera and say anything like this. Is everyone knows life. This is God's honest truth. Yeah. And that's why Chris Bear was vexed because of that. And basically, when he went to the night, Kaners didn't turn up. Funeral, he didn't turn up. You know what I mean? Nothing to come show support. Yet he's going on the news and he's taking.
You just didn't feel that, and I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, well, Bear wasn't feeling it. Nobody made past comment. But basically, I think basically then after that, flipping TK's dad kind of okayed it. He was like, yeah, go on, like, fuck him. You know what I mean? Like this off key doing that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So Bear come down with like 11 bits of paper like that, and he wanted to record. I said, you ready to record? He's like almost in like that. So I literally went in there with a bag of people here, and I played Street Fighter for a couple of hours. Where he sat in there, he's wrote the bars. He's literally then come out. He's like, I'm ready. And like that. Yeah, he's literally.
Hold on, I thought he was playing something else just now.
Mortal Kombat. No, Mortal Kombat only came out recently. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 was. Yeah, I think that's what he was doing at the time. You know, he said he's ready to do it. He's then done the bar in one take. Yeah, that's when he said about the mum stuff. Yeah. I don't agree with that stuff. Now, I will clear that up. Now, I did not get involved in any of the dead family stuff. I know Kaners' dad, I've known for years. I know the family. I went to school with Dana from primary school, you know what I mean? The reason I got that scar on my hand is actually because to do with Dana and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know them really well, you know what I mean? I'd never disrespect the family. That's not something I do, you know what I mean? Chris Bear, I know his dad, you know what I mean? Like, everything like that, both sides.
We all know each other.
Yeah, exactly that, you know what I mean? I'd never disrespect the dead or nothing like that, you know what I mean? And, but, so when Chris Bear's come out and said the line that he said, which I'm not going to repeat, I then said, ooh, can't do that. He's like, well, let me have the track anyway. I'll put out my stuff. I said, well, but I can't drop on radio. I can't put out on YouTube channel. I refuse to.
Otherwise, you look like you're promoting it.
I didn't share it.
Or co-signing it.
Can you imagine how that would look to Eugene management, to the people I work with, to stuff like that? If I'm there promoting.
And that's why I said last time, that's why I didn't want to be involved in this, because it's to do with,
I had nothing to do with
that. A bit about to do saying that.
But it's horrible.
It's bad.
It's horrible, and this is why I couldn't endorse it. But I'm not. Somebody who's come to your studio, I'm not going to go, oh, delete your song. I went, you have that, and that was the last time.
And I feel that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not going to delete your work if you've done it, but you have your work, and that's you. You do what you're doing over there with your work. You know what I mean? And that was as much responsibility I had, because I'm the studio that everyone uses. I record flipping all of them. You know what I mean? That's what we do. That's not going to change. That's my people's, you know what I mean? Like Chris Bear, I've known him since I was a little kid, you know what I mean? Same like they know, you know what I mean? Like all that side of the family I've known, you know what I mean? It's all, so I'm kind of in the middle of the rock and a hard place, but I agree that the way that Kaners was going on was off key towards the TK thing, and he'd been doing a few other bookie things here and there, like online and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And anyway, so the timeline goes on. The track comes out. Chris Bear started like WhatsApping the song to people and playing it to people, and it's made its way around like that.
Created a buzz now.
Yeah, so people have heard it. People were like, "Oh, I wanted it," and then everyone's getting it sent to them and stuff like that. You know, what I mean, that had nothing to do with me. I not forwarded it to one person. The only thing I'd done was in there, gave it to Chris. That was it. You know what I mean? And
but obviously, you just kind of clarified that as a manager, then as a producer, you'll have to take some responsibility.
What am I supposed to do? Delete his work?
No, I know, but you still have to take.
I pressed record once. You done it in one take.
Some responsibility for it being leaked, because you're not supposed
it wasn't leaked.
You're not supposed to not give it to him, like you said. But you still got to take responsibility.
If it got leaked, then that would be some bookie shit. That's me giving it to people.
Leaked, put out, same difference.
He put it out himself. Chris Bear tell you he put it out himself.
As a producer, then, yeah. If somebody made that song in my studio, it's my decision whether I make them leave with it or not. But I know when they leave with it,
you know what Chris is like?
It could be, but that's what
Chris is like. Let's be real.
That's what I'm getting straight to the point.
But if he's made the song and he's vexed about someone, he's dissing them. He wants that.
You're gonna give it to him.
You're gonna give it to him.
And that's why I don't disagree with that.
It wasn't like I was gonna have a fight with my friend or nothing like that. That was never gonna happen.
Of course.
It was, I don't want anything to do with it, and I'm making you aware I don't want anything to do with it. And that was me basically saying that it's nothing to do with me. This is on you. You know what I mean? And that was good enough for me. Like I didn't hear him say it. I didn't help him write it. I did no. You know what I mean? So
basically, we've kind of cleared that bit up. All I want to do was clear the bit up.
I don't
where
support
man is saying,
anyone chatting about families, mums, all of this.
That's
When he
it.
said like,
Man is trying to bad character you with that.
I've seen. This
that's
is
what I'm
half
saying?
of why I'm actually responding to this, because I'm not trying to get involved in the past, and I'm not trying to do this tit for tat stuff about that, which leads me on to the surplus thing, I'll explain the timeline a little bit more, Actually, no, we'll do the surplus thing afterwards, actually, because the timeline makes more sense if we keep it like this, Then, so we had the gig, we was going into, was it Immortal Technique outside the Voto Academy, and we were going to meet Skinny Man, and we was literally up on the corner by the thing, and I was with Chris Bear and Noodles, and you know,
What's this, the snot thing though?
yeah, well, yeah, it's a true story. I wouldn't lie. Now, right, he says that we tried rushing. Yeah,
He says that in the
not
in
true at all. Okay, I have no
God.
beef with Kane.
So why is he saying it?
Me and Kane had
I don't
spoken
care.
between that time, and you know what I mean.
Why
Like,
is he saying it then?
Yeah,
That
now-
he tried to rush him.
I never no. So what happened was I walked around the corner, because I didn't even realise it was Kaner's. I seen Wish and I seen, who was it? I think Glock maybe with Wish. You know what I mean?
All tight Wish, all tight Glock,
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And but yeah, basically he was chatting to them. Apparently they had like a fallout inside them or something. But he was chatting to them like he says, but he wasn't crying or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It was fine. Like I walked up and I went, yo, okay. I said, well, you're fucked now. I said, Chris Bear's here. Literally, Chris Bear was walking up the path behind me. You know what I mean? And literally, that's all I said. I said, well, you're fucked now. Like I said, he's here. Yeah.
What, you said you're fucked to him?
Yeah, I said, well, you're fucked.
God.
Yeah, because you know, he's been like avoiding doing all this mad stuff online. He was calling him a crackhead and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? And he was trying to get hold of him and stuff like that. And he was doing posts about him. And literally, I said, well, look, and then so Chris Bear's literally a few steps away from me. Like nobody clocked it was Kenders. Kenders turned around and it was like, you know what I mean? And Chris Bear and him had a confrontation. They're kind of like having a belly off. There's a video of it.
Belly off? Oh, you never.
Oh, he did. There's a video of it.
Belly off?
Like kind of.
Arrgh.
Like you know, like not punch.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Now.
That's a good one. I like that one.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
True story, yeah. And Noodles is kind of jumped over, trying to swing hits at Kaners, and hit his hat off, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah, and he didn't like lick him, he hit his hat off or something like that.
So in his eyes, man did try rushing.
No, because
if you said,
no.
you're fucked, and then he starts getting attacked.
No, he didn't get attacked. There was a few seconds now. Now, this is why he knows that he didn't get rushed. Because I was with Blade as well.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was also with Blade, the old school hip hop guy. You know what I mean? This was a hip hop night. I'm not trying to get chucked out of hip hop nights, not get into
So
stuff.
you can't
like that,
see it from my view or his view then. You
No,
said you're fucked.
no, because
Then he
after
starts
that,
getting whacked
he
out.
said to me, yo, crazy, save me from this. Yeah, I swear on my life. He said, you're the only person that can save me. He's got tears running down his face. He's upset and everything like that. Yeah, crying because of the situation. And he said, crazy. And I swear on every ounce of my being this is the truth. Ask fucking. There's videos of people was filming it. You know, what I mean? There's Blade was stood next to me there. That basically he said, take me around the corner. I'll explain everything. Kane said this to me. Yeah, and I was kind of pissed off because of the Murphy. I was like, why should I help you in this situation? You're the person who's done the wrong thing, you know what I mean? He's like, no, I'm sorry. So basically, we went up onto the corner.
So when did the snot come?
He tried to give me a hug, yeah? And
What, with the snot?
yeah, he said he wanted to give me a hug on the corner, yeah? So when we was up on the corner, and I swear down, he had a fucking snot bubble on
Girl,
his
no!
And I'm not trying to make it worse than what it is now, because you're making it worse than what it is.
I ain't. I have to laugh.
Stop.
It's fucking
You know
funny.
what's not on you? I said, yo, before I gave him the man hug, I still gave him the fucking man hug afterwards, you know what I mean?
Please.
It's getting, and this is a true story. I'm
Oh,
not, yeah?
man.
And then basically, Bear was already gone around the corner, but Blade was still with us at that point, you know what I mean? Blade was making sure everything was okay. So how did I rush anything if I'm there with Blade trying to
you
make
said
sure
you're
he's
fucked.
okay? Because I didn't clock there was him. That was my own experience, you know what I mean? And I swear I went, well, you're fucked now. He's the bear, you know what I mean? But
I feel
literally,
you, I feel
we
you.
was walking up, and imagine that the person that you weren't expecting to see just suddenly turns around and he's like right in front of you, you know what I mean? Like that. And Bear and Noodles obviously had a thing with him. Was
Fair
too
enough
next to
then.
it, Yeah.
Yeah, if you're saying, and I don't care whether you did or you didn't, him get rushed, but he will look at it like that.
No.
And that's what he's saying, and that's probably why he don't like you.
No, because I saved him from it. And after that we spoke, and I've been playing his music on radio.
Yeah, but you're still the
For
guy
months.
who think of it from him, crazy. You're
Bruv,
still the guy who got him rushed.
No, I didn't get him rushed. They were stood 2 meters away from me. It was gonna happen. He was like, oh well, you're fucked now. He's there. It's like it was more of a like, no, you're fucked. Yo, Bear, come here.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But you have to go in his shoes.
Bro, I'm just telling you exactly how it happened.
And I'm telling you
word
what,
for word.
how he's saying it.
The way he's seen it. No, I was there. I wasn't there to smack him up or nothing like that. Yeah, I was there.
And you did save him. You're saying that's why.
I did save him. Yeah, I was there to chat to Wish, my friends, who I was just walking up to see where I was going to see Skinny Man.
So, all right.
So on a social thing.
So after this, was it instant that you two just stopped talking then?
No. After that, he then on the corner apologised because he said he was trying to go on like Wiley, and that he apologised for his social media antics. He said he's going to come off of social media, and I think that's when he deleted his social media and everything for a little bit and everything. And he said he's got too much into the hype and it's causing problems with him and his mental health and stuff like that. Then I asked him about the Merv situation, and he said he's sorry about all of that. And he
what Merv situation is this?
He took Merv off of Love Saves the Day because Merv was on a track with J007 from like 2 years before that. But because Jay recorded it, released it 2 years later, he's seen that he's on that track and he's
politics. You see what I hate about this shit? It's always some politics, man.
It's dumb, man.
You know
At the same time, but that track, like, it doesn't matter that they're friends. Like, big up Jay. That's Jay's G. You know what I mean? That's unlucky. You know what I mean? But Merv and him done that track like 2 years prior to him blocking him for that thing. So it's just petty. It was weird. He's on some weird blocking everyone hype. You know what I mean? I don't get that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't block someone and then write things about people online because they can't see it and address it. You know, that's why we end up doing stupid things like this to have to explain to people instead of going directly to people. You know. Yeah.
And I feel with the blocking thing is kind of bitchy.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Bro, if we got issues, like I have blocked and I've deleted people that I don't want having access to me, and I kind of get it. But at the same time, if you're taking issue with someone and making a problem,
does you need to block then? I block when I don't want to talk, or I don't want you to talk to me, and I block you, and I probably never speak to you again. For a very long time.
For me, if I blocked you,
that's it. There's no point blocking you.
You won't see me unblocking you and statuses and stuff like that. I'm not under that. Yeah. But yeah, look, I'm not trying to make this a long thing. This is, look, ultimately, I just want to clarify that I didn't have anything to do with Russian. In fact, quite the opposite. And Kaners, you know this, bro. You asked me to save you from that situation. I helped you out in that situation. Blade will back me up on this. He was stood next to me. And then Blade had to go inside, and Blade needed to know that everything was okay before he'd like go and leave the situation. And I was completely... Yeah, I was completely cool. I was like, you know, I mean, as I say, even give him my leg like that, and I didn't want to see him. Like, Kaners, believe it or not, is actually one of my friends for many, many years. I used to work with him in an office job back in the day, you know what I mean? I've known him for a long time. I don't want to see him in that way, but at the same time, it wasn't good the way he was going on towards certain people, the way, you know what I mean? Then, right, okay, so that I think I've clarified those things. So basically, the most important thing to clarify was, to my knowledge, it didn't have no knowledge about the girl. Yeah, it was only after that happened we then went into a pub and that girl turned out to be there. That's when she then told the situation to me. So I only found out about it later that night because we just said what happened with Kana. She's like, oh well, he's done, you know what I mean? So that was the first to me, you know what I mean? So none of that was mentioned any time to do with this track, and that's not why they fell out, and that's not why Chris sent for him at all. So hopefully I clear that up. Second, yeah, that I've not tried rush you, Kana. That's not even slightly true. Now I want to clear up the thing that bothered me, and this was the most important part of why I wanted to do this, was the surplus thing. Yeah, because he was trying to say that I was trying to get clout from people's death.
Surplus, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's the exact opposite of that. Yeah. Kana has done a music video in front of our dead friend, the graffiti that
I done the video.
Yeah, but you was asked to do it. You know what I mean? You're a media person. You know what I mean? He's the rapper. He's the artist doing it. You know what I mean? But the graffiti that that me and Scott originally got done for Surplus's memorial, it's got done, redone and sort of thing like that. But basically, that graffiti there, he said something about I'm sorry Surplus, but Noodles he's gonna have to do it. Yeah. So basically, he stood in front of Noodles' dead friend's memorial dissing Noodles. On what planet is that not offensive?
But from my view, they're both friends. That's why I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
Right. Okay, so I was...
You understand though?
Yeah, so you know what you say, people have arguments and stuff like that, yeah? Mm-hmm. So imagine over this J007 situation where they fell out, yeah? I had to sit there and listen to Surplus, plus, Kana's for over an hour. I've heard that from him about 30, 40 times, yeah? So when I said he's not his friends, that's not... I'm not the judge of
I've never heard this. Oh, yeah.
That's not for me. I'm not trying to get...
Because you don't know, cool, so-and-so's cool with so-and-so.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You might be cool with someone, and then in front of someone else you're not. Yeah. So that's not for me to say.
People are weird like that.
But at the same time, on what planet is it not offensive to stand in front of a dead person's graffiti and diss their friends?
Yeah, of course.
That's offensive, right? So the day that video came out, it had 51 views by the time I had 18 separate messages or phone calls saying, what's wrong with Caners? Why is he doing that in front of Surplus's thing? So it was, by that point, I addressed the issue. I said, because I tried phoning him and I'm blocked on the phone. Not just Facebook, on the phone, you know what I mean? So I wrote on the status, I said, someone have a word with that clown. I said, why is he doing that in front of our dead friend's thing? You know what I mean?
Even saying that then, and I'm just being honest here, just the word clown, anyone's gonna have their back up against that.
I thought he had his fucking clown shoes on that day, mate.
Big like please.
Yeah, of course. Answer me this in the comments, people, yeah? Why would you stand in front of a dead person's memorial graffiti to diss their friends? It's not, that's offensive.
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
As I said, 18 people out of 51 people, yeah? That is nearly half the people who watched the videos, contact or speaking to us in the group, you know what I mean? Saying, what's wrong with him? Why is he doing that? That's offensive, you know what I mean?
Alright then, so obviously, if he's dissing Noodles by there,
Yeah.
What the fuck is Noodles saying about it? How come you're speaking louder than Noodles?
Noodles wants to speak to as well, I believe. But I've
not heard a word from Noodles about it.
The only reason I'm doing
nor
this
has
is
anyone else, I don't think.
People have told me...
Let me just say, I don't understand why everyone else is getting upset about it, but the guy in question isn't getting
Noodles
upset
was pissed
about
off
it.
about it. He was one of the people that posted to me.
He did holler me.
Yeah, 100% Noodles
Yeah,
has
follow
voiced
me.
his pissed off us.
Big
about
up
that, you
Noodles.
know what I mean? And said that was wrong and why is he doing it, and that's just weird, you know what I mean? And to be fair, like, people have said to me, why didn't I say about the parents and I only addressed that, yeah?
What about the
I'm
parents?
I'm not getting involved in the
Where?
parent stuff
What do you mean
on that status. People said, why didn't I address the people of this dead parents and stuff like that? And I'm only concerned
You're
about
trying to
that.
stay out of it, you mean?
I'm not touching that with a stick.
You're trying to stay out of all of it?
Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but I was a little bit offended that day that...
Because Surplus is more your age as well.
Surplus
and
is
you
one of my
grew
really
with
good
him.
friends,
Yeah,
bro.
Of course.
Like,
I feel you.
him and Pete used to walk to school together every day. You know what I mean?
No,
Since
I
they
know,
were
I
little,
know,
you know what I mean? Since they
I
were
know.
babies. I've known
But-
him for.
but-
He used to come loads of, not all of his.
If I
music,
must say that-
recorded a load of his
If
music
I must
at my
say,
house.
like we just said, we don't know everyone's friends.
Yeah.
A lot of these people, I didn't know Surplus was their friends. I wouldn't. But I can vouch for you.
Yeah.
Is my point. So
Yeah,
I
but
know
you've got loads of songs
you was
together
my
with
man's
Surplus.
Fuck
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, but yeah.
Fuck songs. I'm talking. Know the man. On a normal level.
I swear.
I know you
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
You get me?
He used to
So
just come around and hang around my house for hours, for days. Stay on the couch, you know what I mean? Like that's a real friend, Red. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but at the same time, it was, to me, it's just like, why? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? If you're trying to get a Noodles by standing in front of Surplus, this thing, it worked. You know what I mean? It offended him.
I'm not
you know
gonna
what I
say but, yeah, because I'm not on those sides. I'm telling you, and it's worse to bring up another dead man into it. You have to remember though, yeah, a man is already, to him, went below the fucking belt and brought up his dead.
mean? Yeah, I can't get to that thinking though. That's
No, but
I understand that. I understand that. But then
He's
done the tit for tat, bro. I
You're
don't
right. That's what,
I
exactly.
don't want to even talk about
And-
that side of it.
but that's
because
what you
to
can't
me,
forget.
That's such a sensitive
But you're
thing.
asking the question.
I think
But that's what I'm
what
saying.
the fuck would you stand in front of
So it
a
would just
dead
be a snowball
person's thing
effect
to
from
diss
there.
their friend? It's such a sensitive
But you're
thing.
asking the question. How
Right.
can a man say this? You
How-
got to think how he's thinking. You asked the question.
Okay, but he's then done that back to
So it's tit
Chris
for tat.
Tara, but he's
It's
gone
tit for
full
tat.
spike mode. Yeah, I'm not on another tit for tat.
Right.
Yeah, that's not.
Do you understand
what I'm
though?
trying to do. Yeah, no. I'm
Like,
and
it's
do you know
both
what? Do you know
bad.
what? R.I.P. And I feel horrible that both of their
R.I.P.
parents are passed because
all
that's
the
the
ones,
horrible
man.
thing, you know what I mean? And I can't start to get into the mindset which we must be going through when something like that
Of
happens.
course, of course. I
So
don't
if
wanna
people
try
act
to
out
attempt
spite
it.
and retaliate and stuff like that,
Woo.
I don't know. I don't
But the
know.
point
For me, the only concern I had was Surplus, and the people are coming to me going, "What's wrong with him?" And I had no way of getting in contact with him, so that was my little way to vent on that. It wasn't about trying to make it about
No,
myself.
I
It
hear you,
wasn't
I hear
any
you,
of that.
I hear you.
That's horrible, you know what I
I hear
mean?
you.
And it was more like to someone tell him, because I know someone's going to tell him. Shut up, yeah, just like, why would you do that? It's disrespect, you know what I mean? Like, come on, that's it, you know what I mean? Now, that led to the view buying thing, yeah? So imagine like the day afterwards, yeah, come on, and I done a status because I see 3 people around. There's loads of people who use Google Ads, yeah? Google Ads,
Loads.
there is
I might start to.
we don't use Google Ads, yeah? Now, I'll explain to you why
Who
we
we?
don't.
Wordlife.
Wordlife, yeah. Now we don't. I agree, yeah, that if you advertise something, people should have a choice to then click on it. Yeah. It says in the
I agree
terms
with
and
that.
conditions
I agree
of
with that.
Google Ads, yeah, that basically you're not allowed to put music videos up, and if it,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
you're not supposed
Where?
to put your music videos up
Why not?
onto
What do you
Google
mean?
Ads because it's not an advert.
Oh, on
Google Ads is
Google
for adverts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you put that up, and it gives you the option to click after
You can't
skip
click it.
after 3 seconds.
You can't click it.
What? Well, some of them you can put details and stuff like that, but more time they don't because they don't pay the extra for that. You know what I mean? But basically, the general gist is, yeah, if you can click skip after 3 seconds, It's an advert, yeah. That then doesn't count. YouTube's smart, yeah. It knows what you're doing, yeah. Then it doesn't count that towards your watch hours, and it doesn't count that as true views. So you can't use that for your monetization, and you can't earn off of that because you can't advertise on ad and stuff like
It'll
that.
fuck up your channel.
Yeah, it ruins your channel, and also, what happened on your one wasn't Google Ads. Okay, Google Ads, you target the region, yeah. Why would I?
Like
why
India.
Answer me this, yeah. If you target an area, so when you're setting up Google Ads, yeah, you have to choose the location, the dynamic of who you target. You choose the age group, you choose what area they're in, what location, what country.
But this is what I looked at. Sorry to cut in. When I seen it said India,
Yeah,
I said straight away, hold on a minute.
yeah. That's view farms.
This
That's not Google Ads. There's a unique difference between Google Ads, which you can only do to your own videos because you can't post that. You can't put a Google ad on someone else's copyright content. That's another thing. So it has to be your videos. So he's done it on your channel, which is why he's used a view farm, which is like, you know, when you go to those hip hop posts and you got like, I don't know, some guy from India said, give me £10 and I put 1,000 views on the channel. It's those guys.
I fucking run them up a channel, man.
Right, they always hit me up all the
They
time.
always.
Do you think because I'm
What's his name? Oh, I'm gonna get his name. One Asian looking one.
Yeah, I could. But if I let my phone, we can find it now.
man.
There's
The guy doesn't stop.
If you go in any of them hip hop groups, you literally, and there's the covers guy who does the same thing as
They
well.
don't stop, they don't stop.
Yeah, it's relentless, you know what I mean? But yeah, basically what they do is they hack your page and it boosts the numbers up by 1,000.
And it will boost it.
Or
But
yeah,
it's fake, man.
it's in India. Like let's
It's
be
in
real.
India.
Like if you've got 61 views, that's what I had in 18 hours, and then it jumped up. Yeah, because we looked at the analytics, well, didn't we? Yeah, and it jumped up. What was it? Over 1,000 views overnight, all in India. The rest of them, those 61 views were in England. You know what I'm saying? Now, why would you pay money to advertise? My channel, he said that the reason I don't do it is because I can't afford it, and then he posted a receipt for £5.27. Now I'm sorry.
All still
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that I can afford £5.27. I'm not trying to be a big head, but £5.27 is not a lot of money, fam.
Please.
You see what I'm saying? Now the reality is, I believe in having a real fan base.
Of course.
I believe that when you know how
Even
many
if you're
people
getting small views,
Bro,
when I get
small views
bigger
are real
views,
views.
when I get bigger views, I get happy.
Yeah,
Because I can see it.
Bro, can you imagine 1,000 people in front of you watching you now? That's a lot of people, bro.
Of course it is.
Yeah, that's people are lost
course
because
it
of
is.
celebrities and all of this
Of course
stuff.
it is.
Because all of these artificial blown up numbers and everything like that, you know what I mean? But the reality is, 200 people watching your videos, a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, the only reason I've commented on people and about the Google Ads thing is because people insulted me first, and then I exposed people. I know lots of people use Google Ads, lots of people in Bristol, yeah?
I didn't know about it until recently.
I don't believe in using it, and I don't think it's...
If it's the way you're saying it now,
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. But
Bro, you're
we need to
not-
sit down
Right,
and talk
so
about this ad thing.
The
on
black
on
and
the
white,
level.
as someone who's monetized, I'm one of the only people in Bristol who has a monetized page, yeah? Basically, it shows on there, I can show you 100%, it says, yeah, that you cannot put Google Ads on someone else's copyrighted content. So therefore, him saying that he's put Google Ads on your video is a lie, yeah? Straight up lie, you know what I mean? The fact that the views are from India, why would you buy views in India? It doesn't make... Why,
Yeah.
can you
Why
see
would
what
you
I'm
buy
saying?
it in Ireland?
Well, you just do it to your area, or at least the UK, London, or America. Depends where you're trying to play. You wouldn't just slowly target
Depends
India.
where your fan base is.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that a lot of man's fan base is not in fucking India.
Yeah. So you know something's spooky there already, right?
Of course, I know something. But me and him spoke in a way,
Yeah.
and even before I spoke to him, I spoke to a couple of man, like I said on the thing before. You get me?
Yeah.
Cause a man, I'm not sticking up for no one. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying I don't understand this thing. But if it's black and white that a man did buy views, then I believe that is wrong.
Yeah.
It's an idiot thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But man are doing shit out there and not even understanding it at the same time again.
Yeah. I
Like,
believe that you should
we need to talk about this
advertise.
shit.
I think, bro, I'm not
Yeah, you should
pushing
advertise.
anybody- Yeah, but the thing
Promote.
is, I think when you advertise...
That's the wrong word, man. We say advertise. That's what fucks it up. It's
Yeah.
promote. Promote your
Promote
shit.
is good. When you see me do events, look at this. See what
promote
those
your shit,
those
man.
are posters for
Yeah.
events that I put on, yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you think I do posters?
Come
Go around
on
with
now.
fucking glue
Come
and,
on.
and stuff like that.
You're-
Stick it up on the
you're
wall.
promoting
I'm
your shit.
promoting because I want people to turn up and
Right.
know. I see nothing wrong with promoting.
Nothing.
But I think the thing is, there's falsifying numbers and they're doing something for shit number. You know what I mean? So if your music video shows for 3 seconds before someone else's who's not trying to find your music, is that
And you
advertising?
pay to
or
do
is-
that?
Yeah, that's fake, man.
That's
fake.
to me.
That's 3 seconds of play.
That is.
You know what I mean? And also
They didn't even watch it.
The way
They
YouTube
didn't even
works,
fucking watch it, man.
it works on based on watch time. Yeah. And
They didn't even watch it.
It's done. So basically, your videos only get recommended if you have full watch time. If you got high watch time, which is how it does it now. It's not just about 30 seconds.
It's got to go to a certain point.
They want you to
where
watch
it's counted.
They want to make sure that you're engaging with the audience and they're actually watching your videos all the way through, not just going click, click, flick, flick. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm telling you, yeah. From when I went on my page the other day, I forgot about the analytic page.
Yeah.
And there's other little pages. It's very interesting.
Oh yeah,
You could do a lot of
You
shit.
can run analytics on other people's videos.
You could do a lot of shit. I'm saying we need to get together, like these platforms, and talk about all this. This is how the man they get big, you know.
Yeah.
They talk about
Bro,
this kind of shit.
I don't think it should be shied away from it. I
You
think
get
it's
me?
something. The thing is, and I don't blame people as well for wanting to try it out to see the effects and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
We were gonna actually do a video filming us doing it. Yeah,
Straight.
to see the thing and do the whole spectrum. The only reason we decided against it is because it ruins your YouTube page. And that is why we didn't do it, you know what I mean? Like, if it ruins your YouTube page,
There's no point.
it's not a good thing. The whole point of doing this is you
no
want to get
point.
money. You don't just want people to think you've got
Trust
views.
me.
You know what I mean? You want fans. You want actual views. You want people to turn up to your gigs. You know what I mean? And when I go to a promoter,
Exactly.
I can say that's real views. You know what I mean?
Imagine having 1,000 people at one of those Trowbridge events. Fucking, they can't all get in.
Well, but this
But
is
it would be good.
See, when we went to the first one, I walked in there and there was hundreds of
I like
people. Yeah, they knew our names straight away.
Come
When we
on.
walked in, they
Come
knew
on.
us. We walked in, they're like, yes, crazy. And I turned around
Come on.
and literally everybody knew us. That's real fucking fans. And that's why we do things like that and go out to Trowbridge and to those different ends, yeah. And we've done like the rap battles competition and through different places because their city's full up of people that love this shit, you know what I mean? But they won't love it unless they can be a part of it and be attached to it, you know what I mean? So you've got to bring a bit to them and stuff like that. And then once you do that, they'll love you and they'll support you online and stuff like that. You make fans, and that's what you got to do. Go appear on different people's websites, different people's things, like what I'm doing now. Hi guys, follow me, subscribe, Wordlife, safe. Yeah. But
gosh.
ultimately, look, I
Oh
think,
gosh.
yeah.
Hijacker!
Now, honestly, look, the main thing I think that we need to get from this is I don't want to get involved in the past and the done this, yeah? Big up Yogi Bear for this channel. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, press that subscribe button now. It's important, yeah? Do
Come
that
on.
because this is
If
how you
you
get
want-
monetized. You need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. So make sure you're watching these videos all the way through.
Tell
Press that
them.
subscribe button. And also, there's a mental health video podcast that he's
come
done
on.
that has been
Capo, GMG, Gaming Basement Sympathy.
overshadowed because
Mental
of all of this
health.
dumbness, yeah? So, and that's way more important than this crap because of all of this crap that he's tried, yeah? So do yourself a favour, forget all of this bollocks and go watch the Men's Mental Health thing. That's way more
Go
important,
do
yeah?
that, my people.
And I'm done.
Go do that.
I'm
Big
done.
up, I want to say on the last note from me,
Yeah.
it's big up Crazy, big up the whole of Wordlife.
Okay. Yeah, big up-
respect for the
hey.
interview, cause yeah, man. People want to see and hear what's going on.
Well, I never
In
shy
the-
away
in
from
the-
it.
in
man.
the- in the streets, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And all that other, there was one thing you said about certain things I get away with because I'm white. But
I never said that.
No, him. He said, he said,
He said, if I'm wrong, certain things, people, and then he said you, if I'm wrong, get away with.
who done our first video, bro?
Me.
Yeah.
But-
who made the beat for that first video?
You.
Yeah. Who was
No,
the
but
first person rapping on the track,
No,
bro?
but here's the point he's making, I think.
Man's foundation.
That's the point he's making as well.
Yeah.
But he's not saying it in the right way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, what he's saying is this, yeah, and he's right. We're in the real world.
Yeah.
It's not racist thing, but there's a lot of white guys and black guys, yeah, obviously, and a lot of white guys.
But to me, it's
Crazy, no, because you won't see it.
Yeah.
They're not accepted like you are.
Yeah. All right, safe. But
I'm telling you,
okay,
blood.
okay. But I don't
Like,
see
you
that.
make- yeah,
I don't
but
see that.
you don't
because
see that.
I mean, I'm just me, innit? You know what I mean?
Whoa, boy, you don't have to see it, but all you got to know is that man rate what you're doing.
Thank you. But
You
the way
know
he
what
made,
I'm saying?
the way he made it sound, and this is why I took objection with it, is because he made it sound like I only get away with certain things like that. Whereas I'm not trying to get away with nothing. I'm just myself, innit? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get away with stuff because I'm this or that. You know
And
what I
that's
mean?
why you've been in arguments with people.
I'm trying to do positive
Because-
I'm here trying to do some positive shit and create a platform and do something good. You know what I mean? And I'd like to think that I'm doing alright. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's-
man.
Yeah. But bro, big up.
Say no
Mad
more,
respect.
say no
Yeah.
more, say no more.